It's about 7 a.m. and today we've taken our exercise onto the streets of the East Legon Underbridge. That is where we are currently located. Now, this exercise, if you have been watching the War Against Indiscipline, you know that this is not our first time of coming to this area. The previous time we came here, a lot of men in uniform were apprehended for flouting the various road regulations. Is it going to be the same situation today? We'll wait to find out. The team's focus was to arrest drivers who disregarded road signs and markings on the East Legon Tunnel Road. Many drivers are said to often neglect road signs in their bid to avoid traffic jams. The first batch of offenders was personnel from the military, navy and the immigration. They claim they were ignorant of the law.
Who were there because I thought...
allow yourself to be processed.
Yes, I know.
From there, whatever it is will be dealt with.
Yes, I know.
Right. We have to do it. I beg you.
Yes.
As Chief comments, yes, let us also do it. In order not to.
I beg you.
I know, but let's do this.
Is it because you didn't know that you were supposed to use the street?
Your people were standing there doing like this. That is why I also crossed. Because there were police cars in front of me too. And they were doing like this. So I thought we are all supposed to go. That is why I also joined.
Is it that you didn't see the man as well?
The policeman there. They said there was 2 police cars behind me. So when the policeman asked
you thought you were also...
Yes, then I thought they wanted the police car to rest. Then I just went aside.
Chairman,
are they good to you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's happening?
I'm going straight. They say I should pass the accident. So they say I should processing me. I don't know what the offense.
Oh, so you were using just...
Yes, I'm going straight. The sergeants have to enter here.
Where is
this? This one. So I should enter here. This one.
Okay, and you were in the...
yes, going like this. They say I should enter here.
Then came a health worker who wanted to be pardoned for her offense because of her profession. Obviously, that did not happen.
I'm a nurse and I had a patient going for dialysis, and because I'm a nurse, when they see, they allow you to go. Like when they see the police, they allow them to go. That's all, but it's not that. Yeah.
It's for that reason you had to violate them.
No, so I didn't know it's a violation. I did because they give. I didn't know. You understand what I'm saying? They give the chance. If not, fine. If I don't have to. Fine, there's a different thing. But I know because they give me, I didn't know it was like that because they give the chance. Oh, you can fire them.
The exercise began to look like last time's visit to the area. A chain of security officers seemed to be on a parade to breach road regulations.
Come towards the right side. I wasn't in the other lane. I wasn't in the what? You know, this demarcation.
Okay, so you were more like on the outer. Okay.
You be here. Then what's the other side here? Then suddenly. Hey, even those there, allow me to go. I been jumped on them. I should pass here. If they are closer and they didn't see me do anything, you are far away and you are accusing me.
Don't process anybody here again. Go there. The owner of the premises wants to take over and then do his parking. Please.
There were some acclaimed diplomats who fell short of the law, and calls to prominent persons to get them pardoned proved futile. I got emotional when a driver of a bullion van got arrested. No amount of begging could save him from being processed for court.
I beg you.
The instructions is that...
I beg you today.
Driver, calm down. Produce your license. Do you have a license here?
I beg you.
Do you have a license here?
Yes, I have a license.
Where's your license? Where's it?
So I am boss.
Produce it.
But I beg you.
Produce your license for inspection.
I beg you for your professionals that you are doing to us. I appreciate it. I like you to show your message to me. So I'm very late.
Yesterday you did the same thing.
So the pardon yesterday I was there. So I beg you.
The National Road Safety Authority joined the exercise, and its officials were overwhelmed at the blatant disregard for traffic regulations by security officials.
Being here this morning, we have seen that a lot more individuals and also public institutions and actors who ought to know better are rather
compounding the issues on our roads. So we've had a very disturbing outlook. I mean, institutions like, I think these are matters of record. NAPCO, I've seen Immigration Service, we've seen the Air Force and their likes. We must all begin to feel that the road is for everyone. And if there's a need for you to get to work or your schedule in time, you do what is needful so that we can begin to minimize the risk associated with road use. The public looks up to us. So if we are in uniform, you are a public official, a big boy, you need to lead by example. But if we begin to abuse the law, then what would we expect of the ordinary person who is not exposed?
The director of the police MTTD, Superintendent Dr. Samosa Sumensa, after the exercise justified reasons for impounding vehicles of offenders.
The law allows for the police to impound vehicles pending a determination of the case. So, for instance, last week, when we went to Dawinya, what we did was that we impounded the vehicles over there. And yesterday, on Monday, they were sent to court. And the judge tried on 20 cases, and 19 pleaded guilty. They were fined. When they were fined and they presented their tickets, their vehicles were released to them. So they have to go throughout the process.
And
so,
taking of the keys.
Yes, I said we have impounded the vehicles. The impoundment, the law allows for us to impound the vehicles.
So today's exercise has come to an end here at the East Legon Under Bridge, and 31 drivers have been arrested, their cars have been impounded and they've been processed for court. Let me remind you that anytime you use the road, remember that WAI is watching you. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Kweku Aduyama Ansa.